So let's have a look at a toy. Okay, so up to bar 8, we're going to try and put it hands together. So let's have a go. So I think at the moment your preference is to start with your left hand over the top of the right hand, which is fine. Just make sure that you've got your finger up here so that the right hand has got complete freedom to do those 5 notes. Because we need the staccato and it needs to be quite strong, so we don't want the left hand to get in the way at all. So just keep the 3rd finger there by all means, but keep it right up here somewhere for the moment. Then you can draw it back when you move the right hand to the D. Just watch that again. I'll slow down. Okay, you may just want to practice that so that you're comfortable with that. Then go on and do maybe to the end of the first phrase. Okay, if you find that too much, build it up 1 note at a time. So I'm going to do 2 notes, 3 notes. I'm going to do to the end of the slur. And just do that a few times. Okay, we've put extra fingering in, so you've got the 5 there. Hopefully that will help you to find that G. If you want to put the 3 in the left hand on the B, that's fine. Okay, so use that as a practice. Now we're going to add the extra note, which is the F sharp. Now both fingers, I don't know if this helps, both hands are playing 4s on the next notes, so that might help just to remember that. Okay, I do get a little bit concerned because you're very reluctant to put your hand over the black key properly. You tend to hold it back and then just sort of reluctantly get the finger over the black key. You ought to be there over the black key from the beginning, really. So as soon as you move your right hand to the D, make sure your hand is far enough forward so that your 4th finger hasn't got to go far to find the F sharp. You tend to hold back here a little bit, and I would like to see you more over that black key because you're going to be using it. The same will apply when you move the hand down the octave. Again, take the whole hand over the black key a bit more. Don't hold back this way. All right, we need you further over the black key. So let's do that again, just stopping on the F sharp. Okay, and now I'm going to practice again, and this time I'm going to go to the 2 5s. They're both 5s, and this is the tricky bit. You've got to do 1 staccato but hold the other one. So you may just want to practice up to that point. Okay, and then carrying on. Okay. It is a bit of a mind game, that one. Okay, carrying on. Make sure when you play the D in the left hand, when you've moved down to it, that the right hand is still not holding that D though. Make sure it does let go. All right. So let's do all that first phrase again and then carrying on with the left hand. To move the right hand, down so that my 2nd finger is on the D. Right, it's the D that the left hand has just played, but now the right hand is going to play it. And with that, I'm going to join in my 3rd finger, which is already on the B. Okay, which of course is exactly the same phrase as the previous line, but it's just an octave higher. Okay, So we're doing that, and then I've just asked you to have a look at bars 11 and 12. Okay, right hand is really not difficult. Again, you're using a black key, so put the hand over the black key. Don't hold back here, right over the black key. A, D, C sharp, then the A and the D together. Because you've already played the A and the D, finding the chord of the same two notes is not really too difficult. Because you're just going back to the same combination of fingers. The left hand is the tricky one. Okay, D and F sharp. Then you've got to move only very slightly to A and E, and then back to the D and F sharp again. Okay, the reason the F sharp's written there, I know it's in the key signature, but the reason it's written in that bar is because the previous bar had a natural, so it was cancelled. So they put it back in again to remind you that it was only cancelled just that one bar. The rest of the music, it still uses F sharp. It happens on the bottom line, exactly the same thing. So don't be put off that it's written on that F sharp, but it's not written in that bar. Okay, it's only there as a reminder. Sometimes you might see it in brackets because that's what it is. It is just a reminder that it's come back into play again. Okay, the natural only lasts for that one bar. You shouldn't extend it into any of the other bars. So the F sharp should automatically come back in again, but sometimes they put it in the music as a reminder, so that's why it's there. Okay, and you've got a similar pattern here that you had in those other bars, where one hand is staccato but the other hand is held, and then it's the other way around. The other hand is held and the opposite one is staccato. So it is a bit of a, I say, a bit of a mind game, that one. Okay. In all those bars, I think probably I would suggest that you finish the bar with the both hands at the same time. Like that. Or if you're playing it down an octave, it's 5, isn't it? Okay, so don't extend the minim any longer than you playing that note. That note is always staccato. So as soon as you finish that one, lift the other hand at the same time. So 11 and 12, I did say particularly hands separately. If you can, try it together. Okay. Lift both, find the chord, staccato, and then go back again to where you were at the beginning of the first bar. Okay, that may be too soon to put it hands together, in which case just practice it hands separately.